Welcome and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Uncorked with Tea. This is part 3 of the mental wealth episode with guest Tara Varas Wallace. We're picking up the conversation talking about being an attractive woman in the business world. Enjoy.
People
Mm,
always want to talk about your looks. They don't want to talk about your brains or what you're doing or anything. It's like sometimes I'm like, I appreciate compliments, but especially when it's like from a guy, it's like, I don't know, like talk about my intelligence or
word.
you know what I mean? So I think that, but in the business sense, I think it's like, I don't know. I look past that and I just show, my business. Like I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for. And I think people when they see that about you, when you're about your business and you're standing in your power,
Mm.
they don't fuck with that. You know what I mean? So that's how I have been able to um do business anyway. And I mean, I think all women go through that. All women have something about them that is attractive to someone, and I think we all go through
Mhm.
those weird moments or
Oh, I get
whatever.
it. My ass comes in the room before I do, and there is always a thing.
Yep,
I have a nice,
I can
luscious
relate to that.
booty, just so you know, quite proud of it. But it's always
Yes, girl.
so yeah, like there's always like some guy who assumes that because I have a voluptuous booty,
Hmm.
that it subtracts away from my intelligence, which it doesn't. That's ridiculous.
Hmm.
But like
Yep.
constantly, but you're right, just like using my intelligence just push myself forward and I don't need you. Okay, I don't
Hmm.
need your
Right.
validation. No, no,
Please.
no. I grew up that's
Don't
mistake,
need you,
right?
but may want you, but don't need you.
Right?
Anyway.
So you said before like standing in your power. I think I found my power when I learned how to be comfortable on stage, and I only did that after falling on and off stage several times. Several times.
Why do I would have paid money to see that just because you are so candid about things. Like you pick right back up. Like you're not the type of person to get really embarrassed. At least you don't show it if
Oh,
you do.
yeah.
Hilarious.
That's how
Well,
I
you do a
found out.
damn good job not showing.
Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't know that like people of color, black people could blush. I swear to God, I didn't because I'd never seen it before. I
Hilarious.
fell on stage once and like my face was like hot, and I was like, I think I'm sick. And my buddy's like, you're blushing. And I was just like, I don't blush. I'm black. I can't blush. That's not a thing. Anyway, so I was,
That's funny.
I was doing a play with your food at the college once, and it was like a in the black box. If you guys know Four Cs, there's like a black box downstairs, and I was coming on stage from the seats, and I was going to show a play that I'd written and was about to perform in with a friend. And I got up, and then my ankle was just like, "We're not ready." Click, and then I fell
Oh my
right on.
goodness.
Yes, and then I got up, and I was
Wow.
just like, "What? You can't leave. Like you have to brush it off, bitch. We got to go." Like so, doing that several times like helped me like stand in my power. Can you think of like a moment or a couple moments or a thing that helped you like
Yeah.
find Tara? Find your power.
Woo! I've had a lot of embarrassing moments. Definitely. I think I can't, of course, I'm not going to be able to think of something like specific, but um, I think just, repetitiveness has helped me. I mean,
Mm.
just you know, like public speaking, I've
Do you not
always
like
shied
public
away
speaking,
from
Tara?
that. Oh man. I've always shied away from that. So now because of, Amplify, I'm sort of pushed to do that more. And um, yeah, I have failed miserably a couple times, but I always feel like, we're always our own worst critic though, right? Because
Mhm.
like then when I hear my friends or the team or whatever tell me, hello, where'd you go? Oh my goodness. What is happening right now? Tamora.
I'm so sorry, guys. My bad. That was my bad. I was trying to refresh the page, but we're back. And you were
I almost
talking.
panicked. I was like, talk about public speaking, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on alone?
Oh my God. My whole body was just like, here you go. Like, you can do it, Israel. Just stay in the game. Just stay in the game.
Woo! There we go. That right there. That just helped me get through it.
That moment. We can talk about that.
That moment. Yeah. So anyway, I can't think of anything specific, but public speaking has always been hard for me, and I'm pushing through. And just the more I do it, the better I get. Just like anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. The more you do it, and it took me. Excuse me. So I have this really horrible thing that I used to do. I'm trying to break out of, which is I really like trying new things. But if I'm not good at said new thing at the very first time, I'm just like, this new thing isn't for me. I quit. I don't want to do it. If I'm not good at it the very first time, I don't want to do it. So breaking out of that mentality, like, you got to practice, bitch. Like, you're not going to be good at it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have a thing like that? Like, do you have anything in your life like that?
Lots of things. I feel like everything I've had to learn has been like that. I mean, even like cooking. Like, I remember back in the day, I can cook now, like it's nobody's business. But when I first started, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And like, I made some horrible some horrible dishes. Even like simple shit like box macaroni and cheese or something.
Nice.
But yeah, and it's just like, I don't know. I can't think of anything more specific, but I know that I feel like that with everything that I've tried. And you just keep trying. Just keep doing it. Keep at it. Yep.
Yes.
That's what I tell my kids. Just keep doing it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm pretty proud of them.
They're pretty awesome. We got some comments here. So Katie Powell said, this is a great conversation. Love seeing women compliment and big one another up. Bam. That's what we do. You ladies are amazing.
Katie.
Thank you, Katie. You're amazing too. Sunny said, damn, Tamora, that's funny as hell. I don't know what you're talking about, but I agree.
Probably true on stage.
And Marie said, LOL panic. I'm guessing she's talking about when everything just died. And Rose Parkington, yeah, she laughed heartily. So I'm glad you enjoyed that, Rose. All the panic. I'm sorry.
Hilarious. Well, that was cool though. I mean, you came right back, thank God. Otherwise, I would have been like, no. Anyway, and then I can't see the comments, so I have no idea what.
Right? I don't know why anyone else can't see the comments.
Look at that. Hold up. I see him now.
Aha! It's not just me, guys. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're not drinking, and you're making me look like all I do is drink.
Nope.
I drink a lot.
With you, girl. See my fancy cup? My pimp cup?
Let me see your pimp. Let me see your pimp cup.
Wait, can you see it?
Oh, that is a pimp cup. That's cool.
It's all blinged out. Somebody gave this to me. Like, I was gifted a set. Really beautiful set. I don't know if you remember when the pandemic first started. There was like all kinds of wine. What were they calling it? Like wine gifts or whatever. People were gifting wine to other. It was mostly women were gifting wine to every. Oh, let me take a sip. So, and I had gotten a bottle of wine with a beautiful set of pimp cups. So I love them, and I have no idea to this day who dropped it off. So thank you to whoever that was if you're watching.
Oh, Marie said wine baskets on people's porches. So I guess that was the thing. Nice. See? That's why I love her. So are there celebrities that you follow for mental health things? Because mine are Tracy Ellis Ross and Charlamagne the God. Like, those are my two people that, like, when I'm in, not like crazy crisis, but I know I'm headed that way, I'll go check out their page for a little bit because they always got like cool mental health shit up. Like, is there anybody you follow for that?
Yeah. So Brene Brown.
Oh,
definite.
Love her. So amazing.
Most recently, Glennon Doyle, and that's because I'm reading the book Untamed, and girl, I am like feeling this book on a whole nother level, and
Hmm.
it's just like
Untamed.
such truth and honesty coming from this book, and so yeah, I recently just started following her. I just love how these two women think, and their real and rawness to the pain that they've experienced in life, and the way that they share those experiences, and the way that they put them into words is just, it's beautiful. It's like an art. It's just, it touches you, and it really really resonates with me anyway. So I know a lot of people love that book, but I really love that book. It's life changing. If you haven't read it, you got to read it.
I'm gonna have to, because I saw on your page you put up an excerpt from Untamed, and it set a fire in me, and I was just like, yes, I should not have to apologize for not only being a woman but being good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But like loving myself, I shouldn't have to apologize for the fire inside. Like, fuck out of here.
Right, right. And it
Yeah,
speaks to that a lot because as women, we give so much of ourselves. Excuse me. We give so much of ourselves, and we think that we have to lose ourselves in the service to others, and it's so, that's so ass backwards. It's so the other
word.
way around. You know what I mean? We can't give to others if we're not filling our own cup up, right?
Exactly.
You know what? There was something I did want to share with you. Do we have time?
Yeah, we got it all the time in the world.
Okay, so I recently went through, and let me say this. I recently relearned a lesson that I
Mhm.
had learned a long time ago. In fact, the first time I learned it, I was 12 years old, and it was a lesson about friendship. And I want to share this because when I relearned this lesson, I took a different path, and the outcome was so incredibly healing and enlightening.
Thank you for tuning in to part 3 of Uncorked with T's conversation with Tara Varas Wallace. Stay tuned for part 4.